Hi, this is my code. At the top we have the background, which I decided to do a gray instead of a white to make it a little more pizzazzy. Then here we have the fill and rectangle for the bottom, which will display all the contacts. Then here we have this rectangle in the top right where the Bitmoji is stored, which I made no fill, so there was just no background. It's just a rectangle. Here we have the variable contacts, which is an array. It holds 10 objects, one for each contact. Each contact has a first name, last name, IG, which stands for Instagram, number, position, the amount of stars, which is their rating, and a picture. Here's the list of names and contacts, which appears here in the top left to the middle, which are also buttons, but we'll get to that. Here we have the show contact function, which is how when we click on one of these buttons, the contact's information is shown here in the bottom. So you know. Here we have the for loop that makes the amount of stars for each contact. As you can see, it starts at this position 30x and this position 380y. And as it goes along, it checks for how many stars are input at the top, displays an asterisk, and if there are more than 1 stars, then it adds 10 pixels in between the X position. Under that we have the mouse clicked function, which makes buttons. So as you can see, if mouse X is less than or equal to and greater than or equal to, and mouse Y is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to a certain number, then we fill the rectangle again at the bottom, because if we didn't make a new rectangle each time, then the contacts would just appear on top of each other and we wouldn't be able to read them. And I made it in alphabetical order. And then we have our Bitmoji code, which is nothing new. And then at the bottom we call the Bitmoji. We fill this text that says Andrew's contacts right here. And that's the explanation of the code. Let's see how it works. Voila. When you click on each thing, it gives you a new contact, fresh with their name, Instagram, number, position, and star rating. So that is my code.